We came to Triple C hoping to find a pastor who would be someone that our little boy would actually be able to know. We didn't expect that he would become such a mentor and friend and profound influence on his whole life. And I didn't expect that it would be the same for me. Thank you, Tom, for surpassing all expectations.
Why not? That's a phrase I realize you use a lot. Why not? Let's do it. Prayerfully, that's your leadership style, your vision. Let's do it. And 25 years ago, when you and I met and we started talking Young Life stuff, your vision was more than I ever could have imagined, and maybe true for you as well. But fast forward 25 years, and what the Lord's done in, through, and out of our church is unbelievable because of your vision and your leadership. I did the math recently. Well over 50 Young Life volunteers have come out of our church. Over 20 staff people have come out of this church and been sent all over the country and the world. And over $1 million worth of contributions have been given either through or from the people of our church to the mission of Young Life all over the country and world. Because you said, why not? Let's do it. And I'm still here on staff because you encouraged me that way. And you made me believe, like you do so many people, that I'm the best. And so thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your why not attitude. And thank you for loving all of us so well. You are the best.
My family started attending Christ Community Church in 1998 at Pollard Auditorium. I never knew a message could be so sweet and easy to understand and heartfelt. But that's Tom, and it still is. I've seen him serve people and love people, and you'll continue to do that, Tom, no matter where you are. For the last 18 years, I've had the privilege of working beside him at the church, and it has made a big impact on my life. Can't wait to see your next journey, Tom. I love you.
So as I sit here in the Children's Resource Room in Triple C, it is probably somewhat apparent the impact you've had on my life, Tom. I may not have always known that this was going to be in the plan for me, but I do think that all the way back when we first met you 25 years ago, that Bill and I didn't take long to realize that your impact was going to be lifelong. Through your teaching, your guidance, the eternal wealth of your knowledge and wisdom, but also just the visibly apparent love you have for Jesus and being loved by Jesus, we were forever changed. And add to that how much you loved and cared for us and encouraged us when we were both near and far. And I think it's just not too hard to say that all the years since, whether it was in my job as a PT, whether it was raising children, navigating the journey of marriage, supporting my husband in ministry, and right up till now in working in children's ministry, your impact, your imprint, it's just intertwined in all of it, and you've made all of it better. So I just want to say happy 70th, happy retirement, and I am eternally thankful for you, Tom.
When I was little, your sister Jody used to keep me at her house after school, and you would be there sometimes, and you would always call me T-Man. And it always made me feel safe, and it always made me want to be around you. I think my whole life I have felt that way. I want to be around him, and I want to learn from him, and I want to be like him. And as I grew older, that feeling has grown stronger and stronger, and you have been kind enough to say, okay, I'll teach you some stuff, I'll show you some stuff, and I will be there for you anytime you need it. And that's always been the case. When it's been good, when it's been bad, you've shown me how to be a pastor, you've shown me how to be a husband, and you've shown me how to be a friend. And I am super thankful for you, and I love you, brother.
When we moved here 6 years ago, our family was desperate to find the church family that the Lord had in mind for us. Friends of us told us to look up Tom Job and go wherever he was. We did, and we've had a home ever since. When Tom calls, my husband and I always pick up on the first ring. We know the person on the other end of the line cares for us deeply and wants to include us on whatever adventure the Lord has him on that day. Tom's welcoming and compassionate spirit has sweetened our lives forever.
Tom Job. When I think of Tom, I think of consistency, someone who I can be real with and I know is praying for me and always encouraging me and excited to see me. And a story about Tom, it was my first year on staff. I was really nervous and struggling with anxiety and insecurity, and he just gave me a random phone call. And I just got to open up and let him know what I was struggling with, and he didn't judge me. He actually just prayed for me and encouraged me. So I love you, Tom. Thank you for everything.
I don't really think it's possible for me to overstate the impact Tom has had on my life over the years. Tom is consistently always there, modeling Christ-likeness and not just teaching me, but also living it out as a good example. The Bible talks about how we are to walk with God, and I think over the many years, Tom has done a great job of exemplifying that for me.
Years ago, I was visiting Oak Ridge, and I was out with some members of my extended family. The place we were, Tom walked in, and I knew I wanted to introduce him because he means so much to me. But I had this moment where I kind of locked up because I couldn't think of how to begin describing who he is to me. This is the guy who built the place that built me. He's the reason I'm doing what I'm doing, because he's the reason I know what a missionary is. He's put together this amazing room of people who are supporting me and allowing me to do this. Before I said anything, Tom stuck his hand out to someone and said, "Hi, I'm Tom Job. I'm Matt's pastor." And I remember stopping in my tracks and thinking, that's a pretty good way to put it.